So last weekend, my friends and I went on a camping trip, and it was the worst camping experience I ever had. We started off the trip driving up to Asheville and got a hotel on Friday night. And the next morning, we got up early and explored downtown Asheville for a little bit. And we ended up getting breakfast and coffee. And then we came up to this art gallery. It was really cool. It was named after a local photographer named Benjamin Walls. And personally I found a lot of inspiration from his work. A lot of his photography was from local place around Asheville, mostly on Ridge Parkway. After the art gallery, we got lunch at Getaway Brewery. And of course, we got the bison burgers. It is amazing. Highly recommend that place. And I feel like every time I go to Asheville, I always get the exact same thing at the Getaway Brewery. After lunch, we were on our way to the trailhead, and that's where the story changed dramatically.
Is that wearing my Carhartt jacket?
All right, we just got to the Ridge Parkway. We just realized the gate is closed, and we have to hike 3 miles to the trailhead, and then 4 miles to the top. So, I'm here with the boys. Got Austin, Milton right here, struggling a little bit, and the Kanga guy.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. Officially started hiking.
Get tired.
All right, boys.
What's up?
You guys excited?
Yeah. So we were supposed to be driving right here. This is the road, and we looked it up. It's going to be about a 1.5 mile hike. Well, all of a sudden we didn't get to the point where we tracked it from, so now it's looking like a 3.5 mile hike. It's going to get dark, but before we get there, we have to have headlamps. So if I ever have a recipe for a hike not going as intended, our own plan is going to be this one, so we'll see what happens. Bo, you think we'll make it out alive?
I hope so.
I don't.
Yeah. Got gear? Book bag? Milton? Got his little school book bag. Look like he's going to school.
Dude, this is the sweet.
Austin got all his gear. We're only half mile in, maybe?
I don't even know about that.
I don't want to hear nothing from you, though.
Hey, we're going to need to like speed walk. That's going to be good.
I guess
That's
the boys.
time we got to carry this dang weight.
I guess the boys misunderstood me.
Misunderstood was nothing in the point.
From the whole thing was 3 miles.
From the gate to the trailhead, it is about 3 miles, and from the trailhead to where we're gonna camp, it is about 1.5 miles. So.
You tell us this after we're already a mile in.
No, I told them at the beginning. They were not listening. But it's gonna be a good experience.
And then, there's some girls walked up and asked us about the same thing. They're like, "Hey, can we go camp? How far is it?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's probably about 3 miles from here where you got to camp at." So now they're gonna come out here and.
Hey, at least we won't be the last one on top of the mountain.
We still might be.
The girls will be behind us, so we should be good.
I don't know. We let them astray a little bit. I have to go back and help them.
But there was another couple that was in front of us. So.
True. They seem more fit than us.
So Logan's carrying probably like a 20-pound baby right now in the front chest.
I'd say all in all, I'm probably 60 pounds. 65 pounds maybe carrying. It's not fun.
Milton still got his school book bag on. Austin's in front questioning about his life right now. It's just started raining and we're only 1 mile in, but I'm glad we found this tunnel, and hopefully we'll stay in there so we don't get too wet because we don't have any rain gears. But yeah. Whew. Oh, that's so cool. So
It feels amazing.
we just got some great news. The park ranger just stopped us, and then he just told us that he's gonna open up the gate,
Really cool.
Yeah.
and then he's gonna give us a ride back to the car, and one of us gonna drive the car back.
So we just bought all this for nothing, but
We had
That's
some
a-
great conversations.
that's a lifesaver there. That man's awesome.
That was so cool, and we walked through a tunnel.
You got your key.
Yeah, but Bo didn't want to go because he's afraid of getting kidnapped by a cop.
Yeah.
Now I'm the one getting kidnapped by a cop.
Yeah, what if he's an imposter?
That's the last time we saw Austin. And it's just in time. Now it started raining. Oh yeah, we got our van bag. Hey, at least hey, glad the cop didn't decide to keep you.
I know. He was asking
Woo!
well, he said, this is my third time up here, and he had a nice AR-15.
What?
Get him out.
Oh,
Did you say
dang.
that? Did you tell him that?
All right, we officially made it to the trailhead. That saved us probably 40 minutes at least
Dude, yeah.
hiking on the road.
Before, and he wore his "Hey dudes on the rocks like these."
But
You wore tennis shoes, huh?
yeah, so that was a lifesaver. And now I think it's gonna take us
feel better.
a 1.5 mile hike to get to our campsite. So hopefully we don't encounter any bears. But got my fingers crossed.
I could literally go up here.
Dude, honestly, this looks like a freaking movie.
Dude, I could have it up and shoot in probably 3 seconds.
Austin, doesn't this look like a horror movie? With all the fog. So sketchy. How are you doing, Austin?
Good.
Dude.
A bit tired though.
How far do you think we're gonna hike?
This is gonna be fun. I would probably hike. I'd say we're giving it about half a mile up.
We got another mile.
About another mile, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this rock.
Nice boulder.
I bet the audio's really bad right now because it's super windy right now. Yeah, sorry about the audio. Alright, we're trying to set up our tent. It was super windy. Took down our tent. Now we're all wet. We're on top of the mountain. Austin's trying to put a glove on.
Push against me.
He can't feel his hand. So I think we're gonna change the location.
Morale is low. We're not giving it in just yet.
I am. Oh my god. Hey, whose gloves I got?
Mine.
Hey, this is going on YouTube, bro. God, how are you feeling?
Alright.
I can't feel my hand. I'm not even gonna try to put my clothes on. This is a great time. So now we're gonna try to go down that mountain and see if we're gonna find one. Honestly, probably the better place to camp would be in the woods.
Yes.
Because out in the wide and open, they have no protection from the wind. So that's what we're gonna do.
Scout hunting area. Now we got food. Oh gosh. Guys, what do y'all think about this trip? Oh, it's about to be fun. It'll be minivan.
Down here. I'm really curious if the girls stay.
I got a t-shirt on under this, and that's it. My pants are soaked.
Dude, you know what we can get is rain gear.
We're not gonna get it yet.
Come on, boys. Guys. Our tent is falling apart.
So we're in a minivan right now. We were supposed to be in a tent. I'm not sitting here saying I'm proud of how the night went, but I'm also not apologizing for it because by God, that was some miserable weather. I have yet to see a camping experience as bad as that. So what happened, we go up there, we get to the top. We knew there was a forecast of rain, right? We saw like 30% for Asheville, and we're kind of near Asheville, and we actually saw 0% for where we're at. So we're thinking, okay, we are good to go. We're in the clear. Plus, if it rains a little bit, Milton, we'll be fine, right? We'll be good.
I think Milton's dead.
Is it dead?
I think Milton's
Oh,
dead.
Milton's dead. But yeah, like I thought we'd be fine. We all did. We were all ready to go. But so we get here, and we go up. We think it's going to be about a mile and a half hike. All Bo tells us is a mile and a half hike on easy street. It's going to be easy. And so we get here, first off, the gate's closed, so we can't even access this place. We don't know how far the trailhead is from where the gate is, and we're closed. Apparently it was 3 miles. So all of a sudden, a mile and a half hike turned into a 4.5 mile hike where you have to walk all up the street that we could have driven to get there. Well, we get halfway up the street, and fortunately, a park ranger sees us, and he said, "I'm opening the gate, I'll let you drive up," and he goes and gets us. The reason they closed it, I think, was because of ice that had happened a couple of days ago. So he grabs Austin, he goes down, Austin gets the minivan, brings it up, and then we come to where we're at right now, which is the trailhead.
Yeah.
We're excited, we're ready to go, and then we decided to hike up. But what happened when we decided to hike up?
I was gonna ask Austin, what happened?
Oh
once
my
we hiked
gosh,
up,
as soon
dude?
as we got to the top, halfway through, I would say it was a quarter of the way, not even half.
Dude,
It felt like it was sleeting. Nothing but sleet. Got all the way to the top, and the wind just started hitting. We got to the top, and next thing you know,
Dude,
started
it felt
putting
like
up
we were
its.
in a blizzard. Like,
Oh my gosh! It
literally, like, if you look at the footage, and you'll see it if it's part of the vlog.
it is.
It literally looks like you're in a blizzard, but with actually more like a hurricane.
Yeah.
But dude, it was bad. Like, we tried to set the tent up, but I kid you not, I don't know what 40 or 50 mile winds feel like, but I'm guessing that's what it was.
That's what it felt like.
Like, we could literally not set the tent up. Like, it kept blowing over, and every time it gusted, it would cave in. I thought the poles were gonna snap, and it became pretty obvious. Like, if we get this figured out, that's a long shot that we get it figured out. But if we do, the tent is literally gonna be collapsed on us the whole night.
Oh yeah.
And with that, it's gonna be wet. Like, we'll be literally laying in a monsoon, like basically a hurricane, with a tent collapsed on top of us.
Needless to say, we made our way back down.
We did.
Got all the way to the. Not
Main
even
man.
20 steps after we dropped the tent, threw some rocks on it.
But dude, you know what made it
We'll
the
go
worst,
for it in the
though?
morning.
You know what made it real bad? There's another group of people hiking here, a group of girls. We're a group of guys, right? So you think, oh, we got this, like, we're gonna rough it and tough it. We walked past a group of girls on the way up, and we're just like, how's it going? Hey, what's up? We're like, what's up, guys? Have a fun night. We're like, you too. Everything's good. About 30 minutes later, we're coming back with our tail between our legs saying, yeah, we're out. We're done. Screw this. We're out. They're like, oh, really? Ha, ha, ha. And it took everything in my being to not just say, no, we're doing it. We're going back. But we had to lay the man card down on the table. We had to let go of the pride and say, this is too bad. Because Austin was free. Austin was soaked. Y'all both only had like
shirt.
like a hoodie and a shirt on.
I had a short sleeve shirt and a hoodie, and that was it. On our way up, I was soaked.
I mean,
And then once we
degrees.
started getting up there,
It's 35
Were
degrees
you
with like
soaked,
40 mile an hour winds.
Milton.
Milton, how you feel? What was your experience?
Yeah, how was your
I got tuberculosis.
I think
Oh,
I
God.
created a new strain
Oh.
of tuberculosis.
Yeah.
But here's the best part, though. We walked past them. We're thinking, respect to the girls, right? That's awesome. 30 minutes later, after we get all nice and cozy, they're in the car right in front of us. They're those brake lights. It's bad. I mean, I don't care who you are. Like, it is miserable. I've been camping, hiking, a lot of places. Bo has too. And we'll both tell you that this is some of the worst we ever. This is really rough. So it was more of a, let's take care of ourselves, not actually lose some toes over this thing type of situation. 'Cause it was rough.
did we talk about the experience on the way back?
Yeah, on the way back, so it got pretty rough. Like, it was super foggy and windy. Like, we literally could not see where we're going within like 10 feet.
Yes.
Like, it was bad.
I'm feeling good.
And at one point, we came off to like, I guess, to
Thanks,
the top
like,
of a ridge,
a lot
and we were trying to find which way to go off the mountain. And we literally spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out which way to go. We didn't want to walk off of a mountain, but yeah. But yeah, now we finally got some heat. Feeling pretty good.
Feeling very good. Like if you step like this,
I've been dying. Said someday I hope you get to live life in the rain.
It is 8 o'clock, and it honestly feels like 12 o'clock, middle of the night. But we just got to eat dinner, and then now I think we're going to try to crash for the night. And we're going to try to get up early in the morning, back up top of the mountain, and to see the sunrise. So, see you in the AM. So I thought we were going to bed, but what happened, Austin?
well, don't really know what happened. All I know is Logan had to get out to go to the bathroom, and next thing you know, the alarm went off. Logan got back in. Was it you got back in from that one?
Turn the music down a little bit.
Logan got right back in, got it back up, or got the alarm cut off. Woke the girls up in front of us, and then not even 5 minutes later, the alarm went off again. So a total of 4 times the alarm has went off. And Milton ended up trying to press the gas with the sleeping bag.
And I thought we were going to hit him, to be honest.
We're at least like 20 yards.
Yeah, we're at
But I didn't know which one you were
20 to 30.
Dude, I didn't know if you were going to hit gas or brake. Sunrise. It is amazing up here. A little cold, a little windy, but
It's absolutely beautiful. Just look at how the clouds sit right down the mountain. It's so cool. And that wasn't that hard. We just kind of pitched a tent last night, slept in it. The rain stopped, wind wasn't bad. No, we minivan. Yeah, but still worth it. This is nice.
yes. But we're only missing one person. Wish Milton could have made it.
Let's keep the minivan warm for us.
He didn't want to come. It was literally a 5-minute walk from the minivan. We're 5 minutes away, and he didn't want to come.
Yeah.
So, Milton, if you're watching this is what you missed. Right here. Yeah, you're sleeping. You're snoring.
So we're almost back up to top of the mountain to get our tent that we left last night. Last night definitely was that kind of environment with wind and rain, and we were all cold. It was very difficult trying to get back down the mountain, but yeah, now it's like a pretty easy hike. Not that bad at all. I think we're probably gonna come back one day just whenever the forecast is not calling for a chance of rain. That'll probably be good. We have found a tent. Yes.
No tent left behind.
Yes. No tent left behind.
Look at all the ice.
Ice is everywhere. Yeah,
Wow.
that would have been us if we didn't go to the car.
Exactly.
More particularly than Austin.
Yes.
He had a 50-degree sleeping bag that was soaking wet. You don't get warm from that.
So another thing, camping 101. Don't bring a 6-man tent.
Yeah,
It's way
don't bring
too
a 6-minute
big.
tent to a windy spot. So it's tropical storm force winds.
Tent was way too big to set up, and it was hard to try to put everything back in that little bag.
Yeah.
made it back safe and sound. Boys have a good trip.
Heck of a time. Honestly, about 12 hours ago, if you asked me to make it back dead or alive, I wouldn't know which way it would go. Here we are.
It felt like a long weekend, but it was a good trip. So, guess I'm gonna finish the video here. We're in the video here.